Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Welcome back to my channel. We're talking about your specific person today and why you already have them. This is going to be really reassuring and reminding you guys where you're at in your journey, because no matter what's being shown around you, you already have your specific person. The relationship already exists. We're going to get into all of that today, help you guys with this type of mindset. So do stay tuned throughout the whole video. It's only about 10 minutes and I'm going to get into all different points of why exactly you have your specific person and how you should be thinking in this way. So that's going to be the topic for today. I hope you guys enjoy that. As always, on screen for anyone new or interested in getting a little extra support, maybe some exclusive SP content, the Q&A for the month is about to come up. So if you do have any burning manifestation questions and trying to find solutions, not to talk about circumstances, but the solutions, the Q&A exclusively for members is coming up, so do join if you're interested. All the buttons and links are right below. And yeah, now let's start the video. If you're still in the mental state and thinking as if you are in a state of lack and you're in that state of waiting, maybe impatience, you're waiting for your specific person to call, to text, to just show up in your physical reality, maybe reinitiate contact, whatever it might be, then you're slowing down your manifestation. You're causing a bit of a delay because you are reaffirming to your mind that you don't have it. You're trying to create it. You're trying to bring in an experience that you don't have yet and comparing it, whether you realize it or not, to your circumstances and saying, well, that's what I want, but this is what I have. That's what you're telling your mind when you focus on it, when you remind yourself or think as if, you still don't have what you want yet. You're forgetting that it already exists. So thinking objectively based on your circumstances and creating negative assumptions because of what you're seeing, it's slowing everything down, as I said. So reminding yourself that you already have it, it already exists, it's already realistic, it can be yours, and you're forgetting that this is something that exists already. It's not that you're bringing it out of thin air or you're creating something impossible or so difficult. You're not Frankenstein creating the monster, right? So, and that was an epic universe. Subconscious reference. Specifically, I think it came to mind. I've been watching the Universal Studios vlogs to do with Epic Universe, but literally, you're not here trying to create some kind of, special, impossible, 1 in a million opportunity. It's something that already exists that can be yours. The only thing in the way right now that you are still working towards and working to unfold is your own mindset. You don't control the circumstances. You don't control how they change. You could get really granular and specific and manifest in steps, but you're focusing on what it is that you want as if it's here right now. And then everything that needs to change, your specific person, the circumstances around their life, around your relationship, all of that will change in a natural way, the way it's supposed to. You don't need to force or control or analyze what's going on outside of you. It's an internal conforming process. So don't forget, keep reminding yourself, maybe do a little, self-concept rampage or script out how powerful you are, how you're at the center of your physical reality. You can decide what stays, what you want to shift, only focusing on the positives to the best of your ability consciously, and reminding yourself it already exists. It's already been created. There is nothing new for me to create or try and shift in the physical reality. I just need to focus my mindset on it, apply consistency and repetition, and that's going to bring everything in as it's supposed to start coming in. As Neville Goddard himself said, once you assume it in your consciousness, in your mind, it's done. Once you start assuming and thinking as if it's already yours, it's done. It's on the way to you. It's yours. It's already there. It's meant for you. You are bringing it into your physical reality, into your existence, into your circumstances. And the physical reality just has to catch up to that. It just has to start conforming step by step, because whatever you focus on internally, whatever, focus on your mindset consistently. So if you keep looking at circumstances and allowing yourself to stay triggered, not building up your mental diet so you can flip those thoughts, not building up repetition and disengaging, having strong willpower, not feeding into the victim mindset or trying to sit and wallow and reaffirming your circumstances, you're taking control and saying, okay, these are my personal bad habits that I've recognized now that I work on my mindset and manifesting. And that's how I'm not going to continue this cycle. I'm going to break that cycle of negative thinking. Whatever in dating with my specific person has affected me, I'm letting that go. I'm going to work on these negative thoughts and assumptions that I've caught, these negative bad habits that maybe I fed into, like complaining to friends or whatever it might be. And then you work on that. You build it up day by day. You get better and better every single day, because once you assume it in your mind and you hold that, and that's the predominant focus that you have, your physical reality has no choice but to conform. So again, it's not that it doesn't exist or that it's difficult or you're creating something non-existent and it's almost impossible and it's this really difficult new thing that you just can't possibly fathom how it's going to come into your reality. You are focusing on it. It already exists in your consciousness, in your mind. It just hasn't yet fully reflected into your physical reality. Time is not what's creating it. It's not that you're giving it weeks or months and the time is going to create your manifestation for you. Your assumptions and your mindset are creating it for you in your physical reality. It's like playing a video game. Yes, the more time you spend, you do build it up, and it does take some time, but that's not what the leading factor is. It's not, oh, if I just, leave it for a couple of weeks, then it will come to me. You need to focus on your mindset. The mindset work that you put in, thinking positively, repeating, is what builds it up every day. So the more you play that video game, the more you reach, 100% closer to 100% completion. You level up, you get to the next level, right? So that's the same with manifesting. It's a good analogy, where the mindset work that you put in is like you playing the game, right? You're looping your affirmations, you're convincing your mind, you're thinking from the new version, and it's building into the end result. Even though time factors into that, because repetition takes time, it's your mindset that's controlling it, because your SP is already yours. You've assumed it, you've thought it, you've repeated it, you've already started holding on to that assumption and creating it, and your physical reality will then reflect that outwards. So if you find yourself looking to the 3D reality and trying to look for signs or proof or see, well, where's the movement, where's the evidence of the effort I've been putting in, that's slowing it down. That's thinking from lack. That's thinking from a mindset where you're telling yourself, I don't have it. You're still thinking from the old version. Even if you don't have a previous relationship with SP, or you feel like there's not a huge negative backstory at all, there's something within your assumptions around your self-concept, dating, or your specific person that has caused you some issues or back and forth and kind of this roller coaster experience up to now. So whatever it is that is making you and giving you the urge to analyze, look outwards into the 3D, constantly check for updates or results, whatever it may be, there's something in your mindset that still needs to be broken down. It's still a little bit of mental resistance, but the repetition is going to completely erase that bit by bit. But you need to keep thinking from the end, not thinking from lack of, where is it? Let me go out and search for it. If the relationship exists already in your mind, in your thoughts, in your visuals, even if you don't visualize intentionally, you will get some form of visuals at some point. So because you can literally see it in your mind, you're experiencing it mentally in your mind, as Neville Goddard himself always refers to, it already exists. It's already yours. It's not something that you need to create. That's the first most important thing. Even Einstein himself said, imagination is the preview of life's coming attractions, which I think I've referenced in a few other videos as well. And that literally shows that you need to be able to visualize it. Even quantum physics actually ties into this, stating that something that, the electrons within an atom need to be observed in order for them to materialize, right? So there's a nucleus and electrons within an atom, but the electrons don't exist until they are observed. So don't fully quote me on that, but I'm almost certain that is the literal scientific explanation. So everything needs to be observed, imagined, considered, and the idea needs to come before it comes into a physical fruition. So it's the same with your manifestation. You need to hold it in your mind, and the more you do that, the more it's coming into your physical reality, and it literally already is in existence. So next time you have a doubt, or you start to feel, doubtful, and you want to go out and think logically and look outwards, shift the thought from whatever it is, like, why aren't they here yet? Why haven't they manifested, to their mind right now. The relationship, it already exists right now. It already is happening right now, whatever you want to say. So think about it as well with your mental diet, inner conversations, the way you think and speak to yourself, or throughout the day in general. It has to come from a state of, I have this right now. It's better to say past or present tense, to be honest. But anything that positive, basically, but saying it's here right now. It's not in a state of, oh, it's what I want, it's what I wish for, it's what I hope for. You want to reaffirm that you already have it. So persist as best as you can. Just keep putting in the consistent effort every day. That's how you're building it up and bringing your SP closer and closer to you, getting that relationship, because you're not coming from a state of lack or questioning it. You're literally affirming and commanding your relationship and SP to come together. So remember that you're not waiting for your specific person, you're just waiting for your mindset to be fully convinced to reach a point where it does come into physical fruition, that you have manifested your specific person and that it's all coming together. So keep working to build up on those assumptions, because you're not waiting for your SP, you're waiting for your own mindset, and you're in control of that. So I think I'm going to leave this video here today. I hope you guys enjoyed that, found it useful. If you did enjoy, please do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I would love to hear maybe what your SP affirmations are. Maybe you have some really good recommendations, or I'd just be curious to see if there's any pattern, or if you guys all maybe stick to the same type of affirmation. I'd love to hear that. So do leave a comment below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.